Hello? Anyone out there?
Hello?
It's hell.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Stay informed. Tune in to Ginger Frequency. Wednesdays, 9 a.m. Join the resistance. With your host, Chad.
And be here. Do you copy? Hello? Hello? Stay there. I'm on my way.
But yeah, did you hear about that though?
Hear about what?
That lady that she got like 1 million views, and all it was like no talking, no music, no nothing. It was literally just her. She like holds up a Cheeto and then she starts putting pins in it like a voodoo doll. And everybody knew.
Oh, because Trump's orange.
Yeah, and everybody knew what it was about, and it was just like the funniest thing. I thought it was hilarious. Because there was no words, there was nothing. It was just her putting pins into a Cheeto like it was a voodoo doll.
Did you see that old old image of Elon Musk's haircut?
Oh my gosh!
It looks like Hitler, kind of.
Yeah, it looks like he did a bunch of ketamine and decided he was gonna cut his hair.
Yeah, he
to
must
look
have
like
did
Hitler.
it himself.
Yeah, for
it's
real.
all choppy.
For real. Oh
but I got
gosh.
a haircut too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Norma beanies.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad I get to see your hair. So yeah. Wait, are you?
My head will be cold now.
Yeah. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Oh. Every time. Well, yeah, though that haircut was bad. He had to have done it himself.
Oh, definitely.
He had to have. Yeah.
Oh, man. So My Chemical Romance, the drummer.
Yeah.
He was found dead near nitrous oxide canisters, and his body was so decomposed they couldn't like determine the cause of death. But I guess like it looked like animals had chewed on his body too. I'm guessing he had dogs.
Oh, and he just like died, and then
sad.
died, and then his dogs were hungry. Like, I wonder if we died, do you think Patches would eat us if she was hungry enough?
I think she would.
I don't know if she would.
I think she'd eat us.
I think she would bark so loud that somebody would come and like find us. You think she'd chew on us?
I could see her chewing on us.
I don't know. I don't know if she'd eat us. She might. I don't know if she would. She's so attached.
She'd probably just fall asleep near cuddling us.
She would probably die too. She would honestly probably die too. Like I can't see her doing that. But dogs are dogs. Dogs are
They get hungry.
Yeah, they do. I feel like she would just starve and die. She would just lay next. She would probably just die of a broken heart.
Probably.
Yeah. Aww.
Poor Patches.
She'd probably like drag a blanket off the bed and just like cover us up.
Probably.
Yeah. Aw, little fucking.
And then shed all over us.
Yeah, we'd just be covered in hair. Like, death cannot be determined due to copious amounts of fur everywhere.
Yeah.
Hair in the eyes, hair in the ears.
Speaking of bands,
hair in the soul.
Speaking of like bands and music, though, do you remember that Fyre Fest? That was like a disaster, and like all the bands canceled.
It was kind of like
have tents and stuff.
Well, yeah, wasn't it kind of like a little bit of a Ponzi scheme because like a lot of that money didn't get refunded and stuff. Yeah, they just took the money.
I think the guys went to jail.
I think they did.
They're back with Fyre Fest 2.
Fyre Fest number 2.
And I guess it's $1 million a ticket.
$1 million. Go get your tickets on sale. $1 million. $1 million. Let us know how that goes. Yeah. Who's got the money laying around to buy $1 million ticket for Fyre Fest? Like somebody.
Movie stars.
I want to take like. Can we just like go for free? We'll just go and report. We'll just go.
Yeah, I wonder if they got press passes.
Yeah, can we have a press pass to that?
Oh, we could go do a podcast show at it.
Yeah, we'll go do a podcast. We'll just like put a sign out front, like tell us about it. That's it.
There we go.
You can tell us about anything. Yeah, just tell us about it.
I'm sure it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, it probably will. Well, they must have just gone because that happened a few years ago, right? It wasn't too long ago.
It's been at least 4 years now, I think.
Okay, so yeah, they probably just got out of prison. They were like, let's go
make
number 2. Yeah, let's go number 2.
Watch them go right back to prison.
Wow. Well, yeah, because if they only went to prison for a couple years and they still have all that money stored somewhere.
Or they're setting it up from prison, maybe.
They might be.
That'd be
they get laptops. They get iPads and stuff.
I think, right? Man, so I guess this mouse, they videotaped a mouse giving CPR to his little buddy that like was unconscious. It's like the first evidence of like another animal doing first aid on animal.
Cute.
Like he had his like face over like the actual mouse.
Really?
Like head breathing into it.
He was just like trying to breathe life back into. Oh, do you think it was like his little boyfriend, or his little girlfriend, or I don't know. Oh, watch out, the mice are all gay. But they don't have to worry about it because they're just learning CPR now. Oh, like that, the mice thing. Okay, so you know how Trump was saying that all that millions of dollars was going to funding turning mice transgender.
Oh yeah.
He actually misread.
Yeah.
He misread that document, and so it's actually what was it, transgenic? And so so transgenic is not transgender. It means that they're putting stem cells, or they're putting DNA in the mice to act more like human DNA. So when they do tests on them for curing
more
cancer and stuff, it's more accurate evidence. Yeah. So I can't believe so Trump can't read. He can't read. He saw trans and then stopped reading, and he's like, oh, fucking transgender mice, and it's like, oh, give me a fucking break. Give me a break.
Oh, I guess Elon Musk's Doge program, they limited the government credit cards to $1. So now, no one can do the jobs to, pay for shit they need for their jobs.
Yeah, stuff, well, what would they even... They were using it for... They can't even get their coffees now, huh?
No, probably not.
Oh, jeez. Because you know how much copies are. Copies... When I worked at the copy center, a whole, court case document, that was, $300-$400.
Yeah.
So if they can't print out... If they can't print out copies for all of their employees, nobody knows what's going on. Oh my gosh. Ink too. They probably can't buy ink, printer ink or anything, cartridges, printer cartridges, paper. I mean, reams of paper are $40.
Yeah.
Now was years ago. So who knows how much reams of paper are now.
Department of Efficiency there.
Yeah, the Department of Efficiency. Yeah, efficiency and going bankrupt. Yeah.
Oh, I guess Trump's going full dictator now. He's banning protesting at colleges.
Oh yeah,
and you'll get arrested, and the college loses federal funding too.
Yep.
It's wow, now we can't even protest them.
No, we can't. And that's one of the most American things you can do is to protest, especially at the college, you know. And so now not only are the people getting arrested or deported, also the school's gonna lose funding. So that's
It's ridiculous.
So what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do if everybody just protests? We all need to.
That's what we need to do.
Everybody needs to. Everybody
stop paying taxes. Everything.
Yeah. Just stop everything.
Shut down the whole fucking country.
Just stop everything.
Actually,
it's gonna be chaos.
That's actually probably what Russia's hoping. We just drive this country into chaos.
Well, what country was it? There was a country that all of the women stopped going to work. They all just stopped for one day. They stopped cleaning houses. They stopped making dinner. They just stopped. And it was for abortion rights or something. And then the next day they're like, oh my gosh, it literally halted the country. It halted the country. So if everybody just got together, it doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democratic, whatever. It's if you're tired, if you're tired of working for the man, let's all band together. It's I know we talk a lot of shit, on dumbasses,
Well, that's the problem why it would never work, because half the country still supports Trump.
Yeah, it's they're perfectly happy, just they're perfectly happy giving all their time away. They're perfectly happy working for free. Or not. I mean, they are pretty much. They're working themselves to death to fill a billionaire's pocket, and they're happy to do it. And anybody else who doesn't want to do that, they're bad. They're bad. So
man, I feel bad for Ukraine now. We've cut off satellite photos.
Yeah.
Cut off their intelligence.
Yeah.
And right after Trump did that, Russia started bombing them.
Yeah.
And Trump goes, "Oh, any country would do that. It's their advantage." It's wow. And then I guess countries are stopping giving us intelligence now.
Yeah.
Because they don't trust us because Trump's so buddy with Putin.
Yeah. Yep. So we're welcome to the New World Order. I almost wish that I could have the capacity to have that much cognitive dissonance, to be that delulu, drink that much delulu tea where you can't
Delulu
see.
tea?
Yeah, drinking that much.
We should sell some delulu tea.
Yeah, well, I mean, that shit's on sale apparently right now. So, it's on sale. Delulu tea is on sale, and people are drinking that up it's going out of style, because I wish I could have, just ignorance is bliss, right? It's incredible. It's incredible how Well, actually, I don't know if I want to wish that, because then I'll probably get like a brain injury or something. Just like, you know. But it's like, how can you not see what's happening?
It's pretty obvious.
Speaking of pretty obvious, that explosion that happened that shut down the airports in Florida.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't at the airport, but no, Elon Musk, the SpaceX, that rocket.
Oh, it shot.
So yeah, that rocket. Yeah.
They had all the flights were canceled for a bit. And
Yeah. So they went up. They were supposed to go retrieve those astronauts. That's what they're building the rocket for, is to go get those astronauts that are just left up there.
No, the rocket he's testing right now is the one that's going to be used to go to the moon and to Mars.
Oh, so they don't give a fuck about the people that are up there? Because Trump was like, Trump was even he was like in the Oval Office saying like, he's like, I can't believe the Biden administration like left those astronauts up there in space, and we're gonna be the ones to get them down. So I thought that, and he's like, Elon's gonna get them down. When they get back, they're gonna be so jiggly, like they're gonna have like noodles for bones.
Probably.
Like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad from that. Like, they're probably getting pretty close to running out of food.
They've been up there almost a year now.
I think over a year.
Really?
Yeah. Jeez. I don't know. We should look that up. But like, yeah, I don't know how long they've been up there for too long. Like way well past when the mission.
Good going, Boeing.
Yeah, good going. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's a new plant species they found in Texas called the woolly devil, and it's kind of cool looking. It's all, fuzzy looking with like these weird little whisker things shooting off.
Okay, yeah. What family did you see that was related to?
It's part of daisies, I think.
A daisy family. Okay. Yeah, well, Texas has a bunch of weird kind of plants. Have you seen that weird mushroom in Texas that it looks like it's funny that they call that plant like the devil. What did they call it?
Woolly devil.
Woolly devil. That's so weird that they call that because there's like another mushroom. There's like all these weird mushrooms that look like they're bleeding, and they've got like weird like pustules that it looks like blood, like dragon's blood. And then there's these ones that look like lobster claws, like reaching out of the ground, like red tentacles. They've got a lot of really cool mushrooms that grow in Texas. A lot of really cool plants. And didn't you say though that plant you're talking about, the woolly devil, like it's like a completely new genus, new species, everything. Yeah. That's why it's probably from all the rocket fuel get dumped into the ground.
All the chemicals.
Yeah, just like if things are evolving, they're like, we have to, like, this is going to be the only plant left. Like everything else is just going to die, and there's just going to be the woolly devil. Like,
talk about plants evolving though. In Chernobyl, they just found a black fungus that absorbs gamma radiation.
That's really cool. That's so cool. Yeah, I wonder. So that makes me think. I wonder if the woolly devil plant. I wonder if it's evolving to help the environment. Maybe. I wonder if it's helping like clean up the PFAS, because I mean Texas is super polluted. Yeah. So I'm wondering if like the plants are evolving, because the Earth will always win. Like we might die. We're like a small little blip on this planet.
Earth will heal.
The Earth will heal. But like all the plants are just like evolving. Animals are evolving.
I wonder if they put enough of that black fungus around Chernobyl if it would eventually clean up the area. Yeah, well, it absorb all the radiation and stuff. Yeah, it's super cool. Mushrooms are amazing. Like that'd be so cool. They should definitely like any mycologists out there that are listening, go out there and study that. Like get some spore prints and like let's spread it around. Go out there, tap the tops. Have you ever seen people do that? They go out there and like tap the tops of the mushrooms so all the spores drop. Go do some mushroom tapping. Not that kind of name. I guess there was a 125 million year old giant scorpion found in China too. So like lived during the dinosaur era. Whoa. I don't know how big it was, but that's kind of bad. That was my kind of thought. It's like, was it huge or was it just a little scorpion? Do you think they ate it? Like maybe it was. You know how like whoa. Oh, easy. Party fell. Yeah. Well, you know how gravity's shifting. Gravity's shifting. Gravity's shifting. Well, the center of the core and the center of Earth, I think, is supposed to. Yeah, the poles are changing. Poles are flipping. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why I'm vibrating right now. I'm just like, what was I saying though about the scorpion? Oh, the scorpion. You were wondering how big it was. You know how like mosquitoes back then were just like big. Yeah. They weren't like 50s monster movie big, but they were like big. They're pretty big, yeah. So it's probably, like a couple feet or something, I'm guessing. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the scorpion. Do you think any dinosaurs ate the scorpions? Maybe small dinosaurs. Yeah, just like snacked it up. Yeah.
I wonder if it tastes good. Or
Probably not.
It would taste like lobster or something. Yeah.
They probably get stung like in their mouths.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, if you like stepped on, I'm just like perspective of a dinosaur. My brain, not neurospicy. Like my brain just immediately went to like perspective of a dinosaur. I just like step on the tail and like eat it like a lobster or something.
That shows how like badass the scorpion like was like evolved though, because if it didn't change over millions of years, it's like the perfect predator. Almost, you know,
well,
the two claws and the stinger. And
that kind of makes sense why they did like the whole like Scorpion King thing. That actually kind of checks out now because scorpions have been around forever. I had no idea. I guess I didn't like. I had a pet scorpion named and his name was Frederick. And I had like I had put a little sign in his little enclosure that said "Beware of Frederick." Nice. And I had like a little thing. And I remember bringing people over, and they're like, "What?" They're like, "There's nothing in this tank." I'm like, no, there is. Like, don't put your hand in there. And it was one of the ones that was like super poison, so you'd like glow in the black light. So when you put the black light on, you'd like glow.
Australia, when they're looking for opal with black lights, I guess scorpions glow too.
Yeah, they glow.
Like sometimes they grab those instead of the opal. It's like shit.
How do you accidentally grab a scorpion?
Well, if you're at night and you just see something glow, you think it's the opal, but no, it's
I would have like a stick, like a scorpion stick, and poke it a little bit.
But if you're just
Can we
through
go?
rocks,
I kind of want to go do that. Do you want to go?
I want to do that.
That'd be so fun. Like there's a place pretty close to here too. It's only a couple hours away that you can go like mine your own amethyst and stuff.
Oh, nice.
I want to go do that. I want to go hunt for opal. If we found an opal like this big, we would. I don't think we'd have to work anymore. Yeah, we would just like have a podcast and be like, look at our opal. And then that's it.
I did a little sluicing of gold on the beach here.
Yeah.
And I only took probably like, I don't know, 2 gallons worth of sand.
Yeah.
And I found like a good 15 colors in it. So if we got enough sand going through it, we'd make some gold.
Yeah, I grew up like mining with a sluice and stuff. Nice. Yeah, like through the river and stuff. So yeah, it'd be fun. We need to pull out the metal detector.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Go find all the jewels people drop on the beach.
For real, though. There's got to be something. There's got to be something.
On the community, Facebook group, I'm always seeing people saying, does anybody have a metal detector? I lost my wedding ring.
Yeah, for real, though. Yeah, it'd be so wild to find a wedding ring. That'd be like, oh my gosh, that'd be so wild. Yeah, for real. Just let's go bust our metal detector out and go search for democracy.
Oh, we'll never find it again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's lost forever.
Oh, jeez. I guess this one teen just made a new record for having the hairiest face. It's like 95% covered in hair.
Oh,
he looks like a fucking werewolf.
Yeah, no, that's actually that's pretty. I know it's rare and it probably sucks to have that condition, but it's also kind of badass. I don't know. So
I wonder if he ever gets casted for werewolf movies.
I mean, yeah, he probably gets made fun of a lot. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be a little sensitive to it. But I mean, it's like if you have a condition like that, it's like the best thing to do is just kind of work with it and just kind of joke around.
I bet he'll find a girl that has a furry kink.
Oh, for real? Hey, no, that's a real thing, actually. Yeah, no, that's a real thing. All those guys out there shaving and stuff. I'm like, they'll be shaving themselves bald. It's to me, that's
Wait, are guys shaving all their tubes up?
Oh no, they shave it all. They shave it naked.
Clean?
They shave their legs. They shave their chest. Shave their face. It's so weird to me. I've never been really I've never been attracted to that, and every time
the only place I shave is around my nipples because I don't want all these hairy nipple looking thing. That's
your nipples are cute. I mean, I get that though. But your hair does get really long. Some people's hair doesn't get that long, but your hair does it gets pretty long. Yeah, but it's still cute. But no, I still get. But yeah, I would there was a couple times when I'd be like, why are you shaved like you're a swimmer? I'm just why are you shaved? No, why are you shaved like you're a little 10-year-old boy? Yeah, that grosses me out. I'm a grown woman. I do not want to have a shaved man. No, absolutely not. So.
China's planning on building this space station down 6,000 feet down in the sea, South China Sea.
Really?
And. So it's going to be Sea Lab 2021, pretty much.
Sea Lab, that cartoon.
Yeah.
That cartoon. Oh that's my gosh. Oh my.
Real life.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be so ridiculous. So, what they're going to? I hope they don't mess with the echolocation of like the
Dolphins
animals and
and
stuff.
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
the whales and stuff.
Probably.
There's probably whales like just listening in. They can probably
I
hear
bet
what
they're
they're
gonna
saying.
have like a fleet of nuclear submarines.
Oh,
down there or
for
something, yeah.
real though, for real. Yeah, no, there's all kinds of a deep sea lab. Like, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Like,
I wouldn't want to work down there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to work down there.
6,000 feet down there. Dude.
Yeah,
if anything went wrong, you'd be fucked.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, there's no.
Because you have to. Yeah, don't you have to like when the pressure?
You have to slowly
go up,
descend. Yeah,
so you'd be screwed.
You'd be totally screwed. Yeah, and if anything happened too, yeah, you like if the water moves in, you're toast. Like you can't just like float back up to the top. Your body will
be
explode.
like that movie
You'd get the bends.
Sphere where the AI takes over.
Yeah, or Odyssey.
Yeah,
Odyssey, where that guy is just like, oh, I can breathe in water. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like, wow. Okay, all right. Well, they're gonna be doing all kinds of experiments down there that we don't know about. Yeah. Nobody can listen in because there's all the water pressure. So that's
Oh, they're probably building that to continue their testing of like viruses and stuff. Probably.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, there's gonna be like zombie.
So that way, if one gets
whales.
out, it's not gonna spread, right? It'll just spread on the.
I mean,
the space station thing.
Well, if it spreads, it'll be like for the sea creatures, and that could be really bad.
Yeah.
The one good thing that Melania Trump has done, was she wanted to, it was the Take It Down Act. She implemented the Take It Down Act bill where it forces social media companies to take down non-consensual sexual pictures and stuff like that. So, which is good. But honestly, it's selfish as fuck. Like, yeah, it does help.
Well,
it's
she's
like really
doing it to save herself, so she could get her photos taken down.
Yeah,
because she did like nude modeling and stuff.
Yeah. Well, and because Putin actually, like, right after that deal, like Putin and Trump, like. They had that talk, and then Putin like released a bunch of images of Melania all over the internet. Yeah,
I bet he's starting to release those ones of Trump getting peed on by prostitutes.
Oh,
so they're just doing some work to make sure those can get taken down immediately.
Yeah,
if they do leak or something.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's awesome because because if you had if you were dating a guy and you sent him some, he was like, send me some nudes or whatever, like send me a picture or whatever, and then you all break up and then they post that stuff on the internet, destroyed by that. They can lose their jobs, especially if they're teachers or something, and then all of a sudden there's these nudes floating around of them or dirty pictures or whatever. There hasn't really been any laws to put anybody.
I'm surprised there hasn't been.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been.
Something that already exists.
Yeah, so I mean that's cool that Melania's doing that, made that act or whatever, the Take It Down Act, but honestly she's doing it for super selfish reasons. She doesn't give a fuck about us. She just gives a fuck about her dirty pictures on the internet and Trump's dirty pictures on the internet, and that's why she's making the law.
So I guess there was this Firefly aerospace company just landed on the moon. The first private company, I guess, to successfully land.
Yeah.
And but they used a SpaceX rocket to get up into space, though.
Oh,
so it was just the lander.
I thought it was a private company.
The lander itself that landed on the moon is what the company made.
Oh, okay.
But they used a SpaceX rocket to get there.
Did a little bit of research on this private company. So the private company is called
it's Firefly
Ascensions or something.
Aerospace.
Oh, Firefly Aerospace.
And the capsule's called Blue Ghost.
Yeah, but it's officially, I think it's called Athena, but then they have quotations as Blue Ghost.
Yeah, I don't know why they have two names.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, well, Blue Ghost, honestly, to me, that's a dumbass name. I know you like it.
Sounds kind of cool.
I know you like it, but
was Athena a god? What was she?
Yeah, Athena was one of the Greek gods. But Blue Ghost, that's of course, that would come out of Texas. That's that Blue Ghost. If anything's named Blue Ghost, it's definitely run by men. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, if it was women, it'd be Pink Ghost.
Absolutely not. No. It'd probably be called Athena. It was probably officially called Athena because
and
the
then,
girls in the crew.
They replaced
and
the
then
CEO
the men
and changed it to Blue Ghost.
Yeah, then that's exactly probably.
That's probably what happened.
That's probably totally what happened. Yeah, Athena, that's a stupid. These girls come up with stupid names. We're called a Blue Ghost. Damn it, Blue Ghost.
Talk about a scam, though. I guess Trump's made a crypto reserve for the United States, and it's funny. He came up with, he has his own crypto coin, and now he has a reserve. It's talk about corruption right there. He's just making money off of being president now.
He really is, though. He really is. Oh my gosh,
What's funny though is tanking. Like stock market's tanking, crypto's tanking.
Yeah.
So like U.S. is losing money.
It's completely losing money. You know what's wild about that too? Like they're also like, so not only is the stock market's like tanking, but like the Trump family's also making money too on top of like the stock market's tanking, because like 2 days before Trump said that he was going to announce like tariffs and stuff on Canada and Mexico, his son went on the internet and it was like, I think it was Don Jr. was just like, oh, buy the dips, you know. He buy the dips, right? And then all of a sudden Trump's like, no, just kidding, we're not gonna put tariffs on the car department. What the am I talking about?
Stocks of the car.
Yeah, the car stocks. Yeah.
Well, you know, he was.
And so he bought the dips, and then he sold that, and he made a couple million. He made like millions of dollars off of that, because it went right back up after he said he wasn't going to put tariffs on it. It went right back up.
You know, the whole reason he delayed the tariffs that first time, like for a month or whatever, it was to warn all his stock market buddies, like, I'm about to do this. Yeah. So sell everything. Now before it tanks. You know?
Yeah, so they're just insider trading.
Yeah.
They're doing insider trading. Yeah. They're just making money off of us. They're just, like, sucking us dry. Weren't you saying something about, the VA's getting, like, one of the VA...
Yeah, the Veteran Affairs. There was an internal memo at the White House saying they want to cut 80,000 of them.
And, okay, so cutting that many workers and still saying that it's not going to affect the VA is just, that's, doesn't compute. Does not compute. So.
And think if he cuts the Medicare for them as well, like, then they're jobless and have no medical.
Yeah, they rely on Social Security. They rely on the VA. They rely on Medicaid to fund their lives now because they can't work. They've got so much PTSD and missing limbs and all this stuff that they can't work. And so now all that's going to get cut. So they're just going to be like, we're putting... These men fought for our lives against dictators and people
now
taking over.
Now they're fighting against a dictator right now.
And now, they're voting for dictators, and then just for them to get put out on the street. Like, what is happening? Like, oh my god.
I guess Trump said, shut up about the egg prices too, and then he went and played golf.
Yeah. Of course he did. Because
millionaires don't care. It's just like $10 for some eggs because that's nothing to them. But like the hardworking poor people, like that's expensive for some
you don't
eggs.
know how much. Yeah, you know how much eggs prices. Well, he's never been grocery shopping in his life.
I doubt he ever has.
Yeah, he had to learn. So he even made a joke about how he had to learn what the word groceries meant.
Jesus.
Yeah. He literally said he had to look up what the word groceries meant so he could like talk to the people. I mean, he's never bought groceries in his life. He's never had to live like any of us. He always says he's for the working man and all this stuff. He hasn't paid any contractor that's ever worked for him. He's never had to pay for it. Like, there's all these veterans and all these people who are, like, super, like, patriotic, and they love America, and they fought in the war, or they were in the military, and he literally paid a doctor to tell the military that he had a bone spur in his foot, so he could avoid the draft, and now, when he gets asked about it, he can't even remember what foot.
Jesus.
He can't even remember what foot it was on. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you had that gnarly of a bone spur, you could remember what fucking foot it was on.
He was just getting out of the military.
Yeah, he was just avoiding the draft, and y'all are just supporting him. Yeah, just all of his lies. I can't believe he said that. Shut up about the egg prices. He's like, just shut up.
That's the whole reason he won the presidency.
Yeah, because he said
the price was high, he was going to bring it down.
Yeah, he said he was going to lower all these grocery prices. It's been 2 months now, and everying is going up. Everything is going up.
Inflation's going back up.
And he's gonna. Oh, you know what's funny is he's gonna blame all of the prices going up on Biden.
Probably.
But when he took office,
well, this
after
was all
Obama,
from Trump in the first place.
It's all from
his
Trump.
Tariffs the first time.
Yes.
And then of COVID, giving everybody money and stuff.
And Biden has been trying to, he was just doing damage control.
Yeah,
the 4 years he was in office, he was just doing damage control.
It's gonna just get worse.
Okay, well, I guess don't let the transgenic mice bite.
Don't let the giant scorpions bite?
Yeah, good night. Don't let the giant scorpions bite.